Guess what came in the mail today? Yep, Planet X3. I had ordered the light copy, so I got it before everyone else, pretty much, because I didn't order the box. But here it is. So, you know, in all its glory. Kind of wish I ordered the box now, though. But it's pretty cool. This manual is very well done. Explains everything about the game. And believe it or not, it's actually running off the disc right there. One 720K floppy disk. Also comes with this handy dandy tactical manual for the extraterrestrial exploration survival guide. Which has some maps and some other cool stuff. So anyway, I just thought I'd put this out there because it's really cool that it is officially out there. So let's see. I don't want to eject the disk while it's running because I may need to access it. This is another thing. Have a nice DOS. And there it is. So thank you, 8-Bit Guy. You did a really good job on this. Hopefully there's more games like this to come. So let's play Planet X3 in CGA mode. I don't have a CGA computer that works. I have one, but it doesn't have a keyboard and it has some issues. So we're going to play it on composite mode. So in order to do that, you have to first go into the settings, which is just a text file, and change the machine to CGA. And I'm showing that here. Just type in CGA and save the file, and then it'll load up CGA mode. If you can tell, the text, the font is different. So that makes things a little bit easier to tell that it is actually CGA. So do that. I can do the 2 or 4 color, 16 color, or 2 color. You just pick which one you want. Resolution gives you more detail but less colors. So you can have most resolution but lowest colors. That one is usually for laptops and things like that, which only have black and white anyway, so it gives you a better picture. CGA Composite looks really good. CGA 4 color looks pretty good too. It also has that nice CGA aesthetic that everyone likes. Well, it's ugly, but everyone likes it anyway because it's so nostalgic. So let me just show you the different color schemes first. Obviously, we do ad-lib sound. So this is the regular palette, so we'll just start it up and show you the different palettes real quick. So click on that. You can see this palette. This is low intensity, higher intensity, low intensity, and then high intensity. And he was only originally going to do the pink and cyan one and then this one. But we convinced him to add some code which allows us to show this one, which is actually my favorite because it reminds me a lot of the color scheme that was on Defender of the Crown. So anyway, and even this screen shows it that palette, which is really cool. But I'm going to show you PX3, and we're going to do 16 color mode and do ad-lib. And let's pick the North Pole. I've never played this level, or briefly if I have. And it snowed about a foot today, so it's very appropriate to play this level. I spent the whole morning shoveling snow, which was super fun. And anyway, let's get going. Alright, so first thing I do is I always build a smelter next to the resources. And let's get some gas on these geysers going. And let's pick up some of this rock and put it here. I think I'm going to bulldoze that. Move quickly because if we don't, we're probably going to die. Because this game is actually harder than it looks. Alright, so we build another gas refinery, and then here we're going to build some solar panels. But we need to build a power station with that. And I didn't cheat and look at the manual because I wanted to make this as challenging as possible. Because you do have the manual, which has maps, which can make things easier because then you'll just know where they're at. Alright. Alright, so this guy, we're going to build a factory. Don't have enough resources, so let's get some more resources while we're at it. Let's see. You can pick them up diagonally, which is kind of cool. I'm going to build a factory. Where should I build a factory? Built by these snowmen. I have a feeling there's stuff down here somewhere. Let's start looking around. You can actually dig through trees and stuff. And the map is pretty big, so it's gonna... Oh, you can actually drive through some of those. It's not down there. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna build a tank. I'm worried that I'm gonna get attacked. Let's see. You know, most of these maps seemingly have requirements to build bridges, so yeah, I bet there's an island. Yeah, this is probably goes all the way around. Yeah, I think it does. The way these maps are set up is he wants you to have to build bridges to get to things, which is just kind of adds a unique gameplay element. Let's see. Let me build up a backup tank. I'm gonna shift 1 this so I can have that easily accessible. Let's see. Usually when there's a path, I find that usually the path leads somewhere. To another body of water. Oh, there you go. Let's see. My experience is if you attack them manually, it gives you better results. I didn't do it in time. Okay, so I'm just gonna... Well, David actually said if you build a heavy tank, you can take them all out with 1 heavy tank. I'm not that skilled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to self-destruct on the main base. So we can't replace them, and then I'm going to go through with the heavy tank. While my gas replenishes, because I'm almost out of gas. I think this one has a better range. And I suck, so we'll just finish it off with this tank. And see if we can get this base killed before 5 minutes. Alright, looks good. Okay, I think I've explored most of this area. There's nothing down there. I bet you anything, well, not anything, but most anything, that there is a bridge needed to be built. And I'm worried that there's going to be attacks coming from somewhere. So let me actually scan sentry mode and then go here. I'm going to build a wall here because I don't like these guys coming in my base. And I bet there's something up there. There always is. So I got to tell you a story my wife told me last night. Her friends, well, we know them both, but they moved to Kansas a few years back, and they have 2 cats or something, and I'm gonna build a bridge across this because I guarantee you there's something on the other side. I'm gonna have a heavy tank, And they moved to Kansas with their cats, and they've been there for a few years. And their cat, would wander the neighborhood a little bit, hunt for birds or whatever the cats do. And it would go over to the neighbor's house. The neighbor would feed it. The neighbor had 3 cats or something, and they would, play with the cats. And sometimes it would stay the night there with their cats, and they were fine with that. But then, the cat disappeared for a week, and the neighbor said, I don't know where it is. And they said, that's really odd. Henry would never run away from us. He's always comes back every night. So, turns out 3 weeks later, the cat's microchip shows up on a vet's office, and the vet calls up our friends and says, hey, your cat came in for a visit. Your neighbor took him in. And it was the same neighbor that denied having the cat, even after they asked several times, hey, do you have Henry? And they said, no, we don't have Henry. I don't know where he is. But you really should take better care of your cats, because you shouldn't just let them wander the neighborhood. So now they knew that for certain that Henry was there at their house. So they called the police, and the police came and said, hand over the cat, and she denied it. She denied having the cat. She said, I don't have the cat. I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, well, that's odd. And so they said, well, let's get the vet's office on the line. And the vet's like, yep, she brought the cat in. She had possession of the cat. And needless to say, it took a 2-hour negotiation with this lady to finally have her admit that she had the cat. And she was just saying that she was trying to take care of him because, they were abusing him by not taking care of him well enough, because letting him wander the streets at night. And it's just crazy that this lady would take someone's cat. Like, cats are great and all, but who wants to steal someone else's cat? There's plenty of cats out there, I guess. And when they got him back, he had gained like 5 pounds or something, and he wasn't really a big cat to begin with. So, that was kind of, oh, there we go, a funny story there. Whoa. Oh, dang it. Okay, 124, 120. I'm gonna build a missile launcher. Build a missile silo. Build tank. Oh. I'm gonna tap into that gas reserves too over there. So I found 2 of the bases. I only have 1 left to find. Maybe this won't be able to two base maps. Build gas. I should build a radar dish so I can find it for certain, but you never know. Let's see. Build gas. Should be able to build all the units I want if I have all this gas. I wish there was a warning if you were being attacked. Otherwise, I have to go check on my base manually. Yeah, I'm being attacked, but I have that sentry, so we're good. So let's take this, and I think it's back this way is the best way to get there. Whoa. I'll just build a factory here. And I can pop out my own tanks right here, because it's a pretty big base. I think building the missile is the best way to go, but let's see, build a missile. Build. I don't have enough. Gas. I don't have enough gas. All right, so we'll build a tank. Yeah, there we go. that was a messed up thing. Let's build a heavy tank. Well, I killed one of them. Terrible use of resources, but I'll do it this way. I don't like the sentry pods, they suck. And the heavy tank does not have a automatic targeting thing, so you have to manually target. There we go. I just need to find the last base. There's more gas here. More resources there. I think I'm gonna build a radar dish. Oh, let's get that missile built first. Ooh. Build a missile. No. Radar dish. Why can't I build it? I don't have minerals, guys. Oh, I don't have minerals. I haven't been collecting minerals for a while, so I should probably do that. It's another thing. You have to remember to do that. Because I kind of just forgot. It's not like Command and Conquer where you can just let your harvester do its thing. Alright, so let's see. And I shouldn't have built that missile silo there because I can't put things around it now. And the missile's built. The radar dish. Okay. Another cool thing is that you can actually recycle dead units. If I pick up this protoid, I can't pick him up. Oh. I can demolish him. I can pick up dead tanks, but not the enemies themselves. Alright, so let's go to the radar dish and see if we can do a metallic scan. I think one is us and one is them. So are they to the right, upper right to us? Northeast. Let's see. I don't want to dig a hole through that. It's gonna take far too long. Whoa, seems like there's a lot coming from that direction. So if I cross the water here, is there another one on this side? Oh, there he goes. So is he another one on this? So this you can actually drive through these trees, the small trees. I bet you the base is in here. Yep. So let's see. The base is going to be at 7265. So we're going to set the coordinates. Okay, and we're going to launch it. Okay, so 7265. So where they go. And I'm going to go over there and destroy him. There we go. Let's see. Ooh, crap. It's a lot of dead stuff. So here I can pick up this thing and then drop it off at my smelter. Not that I don't have plenty of resources, I just need more. I think I lost my other building too when I built. Okay. Yeah, I prefer just to go in and kind of do a suicide bomber on them because I think it's faster than trying to build up all the resources. At least to cut them down to size first and then maybe send a heavy tank in there to clean up the mess. This is clever though because you can't see the path through the forest here. Alright. We build this one. Alright, and build a heavy tank and then maybe we can finish them off with the missile. Can I just say how great these graphics are? I mean, CGA never has looked so good. Even in the 4-color mode, I think it looks pretty good. Alright. Let's see if we can finish these guys off. So they can't build anything really yet left. Let's see. I can't reach that far. It's kind of annoying sometimes you can't navigate through the craters. And should be able to finish him off pretty quickly. There we go. There we go. I didn't even need my last missile, so there we go. 19 minutes, 13 seconds. All right, so there we go. So another cool thing is if you didn't know, you can actually use the number keys to listen to all the different songs in the game in this startup screen. Push 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. And you can listen to all the songs. So anyway, hope you liked the video. Welcoming the new subscribers that just joined. I got like 6 yesterday, so thank you so much for signing up and subscribing. I got 30 in the past month, which is amazing for me, so I'm really grateful that you could join. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and look forward to more content coming soon.